Hello everybody. Before I start, I just wanted to say that starting over again on my YouTube channel is a big jump for me. I've never thought about starting over again on YouTube since I uploaded my first video back in like 2009 or something. But as I already said in the previous video, I've made up my mind and I think it's for the best. Anyway, today I just wanted to show you all the gear that I use for playing music. Now bear with me, my gear kinda sucks. Plus, I haven't played a gig since that talent show that Justin and I did back in, 2013, 2014? But that's important because I wasn't able to use any of my gear live since then. Anyway, let's take a look at my gear.
So, the first piece of gear that I wanted to show you all first is my Squier Stratocaster. I know what you're thinking, a Squier Stratocaster? Pfft, you're just an amateur. Yes, I am an amateur, but she works really well actually. She looks real good, and I have no qualms about her. Her name is Samantha, and I bought her back in like 2010 or 2011, I don't remember. But that's the headstock. She's a Squier Strat by Fender. That is just scratched off, so I don't know what that says. I think that says Affinity or something. Yeah, it's a Squier Affinity Stratocaster. Here's the neck. The neck, I don't know what it's made out of. I'm not an expert on wood and stuff like that. I think it's rosewood. But that's the neck. Now the body. Yes, I know, I do put stickers on my guitar, but hey, the bassist for the Goo Goo Dolls put stickers on his bass, so I mean, what's the difference? But let's take a look at my stickers first before I move on to anything else. Over here, we see that I'm a devout American. This is a sticker that I got in summer school this one time. There was this guy that was making stickers, and he was just giving them out for free, and I decided to take one of them so I can put them on my guitar. And these are Super Mario stickers. I'm thinking of removing them because they're kind of juvenile. But yeah, I really don't like these stickers anymore. I know they're cool, but still, I really... You can see my camera in the reflection, I just realized that. But yeah, I have a mushroom sticker and a Luigi sticker. Over here we have the pickups. We got ourselves a humbucker pickup and two Fender pickups. I think they're single coil. And the usual tone switches and the volumes. No, knobs. Sorry about that. This is a switch. That's the that switches pickups, but anybody with a guitar would already know that. Well, unless you're a beginner. But yeah, this is my Squier Stratocaster. Over here we have my Epiphone SG. Her name is Caroline, and this is the headstock. I believe I opened up, I unboxed Caroline in one of my older videos, but since that video is unlisted, you cannot see the video unless I give you the link. Anyway, that's the headstock. Here's the fretboard. I don't know what kind of wood the neck is made out of, but if I'm not mistaken, I think it's made out of the same kind of wood that the Squier is made out of. Here's the body. The body doesn't have any stickers because no sticker would look good on this. Over here we have a dent. I don't know how this dent came here, but I'm just a careless person. Well, I'm not completely careless. I mean, I'm only careless when the situation, you know, calls for it. I mean, no situation calls for carelessness, but yeah, I don't know how that happened though. Here's the knobs and the toggle switch. As you can see, the word treble, it got wiped off somehow. I think I rubbed alcohol on it and the thing wiped off. And the only way I can like make up for it is if I get rid of the word rhythm on there too to make it even. Over here we have two humbucker pickups. and you can see my reflection in the pickguard. Overall, this is a good guitar, but there's only one thing wrong with her. The thing wrong with her is, well, if you open this panel up, or whatever this is called, you can see all the, oh, you can see my reflection in there too, but that's beside the point. You can also see all the electronics that are inside the guitar, and one of the, I don't know what it is, but the jack got, how am I gonna say this? The wire got disconnected from the rest of the guitar. I'll open it up so that you can see it. So I opened up the back side, and here's the thing wrong with her. This is the jack over here, and as you can see, the wires got disconnected somehow. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure it can easily be fixed with a soldering iron, but I wouldn't know how to solder that kind of stuff. I don't know how to use a soldering iron. I'll probably just take it to my local music store and have her fixed. But if I fix her again, then I'm sure that she'll sing as great as she used to sing. So I'm looking forward to that. Now we have my acoustic guitar. Her name is Rita, and she's an RJ acoustic guitar. I'm not familiar with the RJ brand, but my mom bought her for me during her trip to the Philippines. And here's the headstock. Here's the neck. I also like to point out the strap that I use. As you can see, there a purple skull. That's total badass right there. Over here's the logo, RJ. I forget what that stands for. Sound hole, pickguard, bridge. But yeah, that's my RJ acoustic guitar. This was the last piece of equipment that I used live during this talent show that Justin and I went to back in either 2013 or 2014. I don't really remember. Or I think it was both years, because we went to two talent shows together. We went to the first one and sang the song Apologize by One Republic. Then we went to the second one and sang the song Free Fallin' by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Or no, just Tom Petty. He wasn't with the Heartbreakers during his Free Fallin' days. But yeah, that's my RJ acoustic guitar, and she sings beautifully even when plugged in. Which reminds me, as you can see, you can also see my reflection in the guitar. But this is also the I don't know what they call this, the hardware or something of the guitar. We have ourselves a treble, mid, and bass switch. You can like adjust these to your pleasure. We also have ourselves a 9-volt battery compartment. I really don't know what that's for. We also got something to check if the battery is working, and the volume control. As you can see, she is an acoustic electric guitar, and that's what I like about her. The fact that you can plug her into anything and she can sing like a banshee. Up next, we have a Dean E09M Mahogany Edge bass. There's the Dean logo. There's the other Dean logo. There's my reflection in the headstock. And this bass's name is Juliet, after that character from Romeo and Juliet, obviously. There's the rosewood fretboard, I think. I don't really care. And as you can see, there's only one pickup. This is because this is like a starter bass. Lots of basses sound the same, so I decided, you know what, I wouldn't bother. What the hell is that? Is that a scratch? God forsake it. But yeah, that's what my Dean bass looks like. I unboxed her in one of my videos, but since that video is unlisted, you cannot see it unless I give you the link. We have the volume and the tone knobs, the bridge, Not a very special bass, but I love her regardless. Now let's take a break from guitars and basses for a second and let's talk about keyboards. This is my Casio CTK3000 keyboard. Her name is Danielle, and boy is she a great keyboard. I don't know how many keys there are, I think 64. CTK3000, as you can see. She's touch sensitive, so that means if you press it softly, you'll get a soft tone. If you press it hard, you get a hard tone. Pitch bend. It's not plugged in, so you cannot turn it on, and I cannot give you a demo. This is not a demo video, by the way. This is just, I'm just showing you my gear. I wish I could do a demo, but maybe in another video, alright? But yeah, this is my Casio CTK3000. I don't use her in any of my songs that I've recorded because, I don't know, I just cannot get a good tone out of her. She's a good keyboard, I just cannot get a correct, you know, a good tone from as a recording. But yeah, that's what she looks like, and I'm really happy to have her. The last of my instruments I want to show you is the newest member of my instrument family, Mandy. Mandy is an Oscar Schmidt, and what kind of instrument is she? That's right, she's a mandolin. As you can see, we got F holes, and she's an electric mandolin, so she has some tone knobs and a tone knob and a volume control. I don't know where the pickup is. I think if you remove this top side, you can get it. And I don't know what kind of style she is, A style or F style. I'm not much of a mandolin player yet, but Peter Buck of REM bought a mandolin one time, and he just fiddled around with it and created a riff, and that riff is now known as Losing My Religion by REM. But this is a great mandolin. I was originally scared to tune it because, well, there's this one time Justin bought a violin and she came out of tune, so Justin and I tried to tune her. Justin's violin's name is Chelsea, by the way. We tried to tune Chelsea, but I'll admit this was my fault. I tried tuning the A string. They're the same on a mandolin. The A string, and it just broke. She died during surgery, but I took the blame for it, and I bought him a new A string. But yeah, this is my mandolin. She's tuned now, see? But I was initially scared to tune her at first because I was afraid I was going to break the strings. But she's okay now. I just got to learn some more about the mandolin, and hopefully I'll get good at it, just like Peter Buck. Now that we've moved on from instruments, let's move on to other gear. We have here a Zoom G1XN guitar pedal. I love this pedal, and wow, there are so many effects you can use on this. They got this one where you can make your guitar sound like Jack White's during Seven Nation Army, you know, like an octave. And yeah, over here we have a wah. I know it's kind of sticky sometimes, but it works really well. I don't give names to my other gear, but do you think I should? Goddamn kids are outside. Over here we have something to turn on and off the distortion if it's under the drive setting. This changes the volume if it's on the play setting. I gotta learn more about this pedal. There's so much about this pedal that I don't know about, but I could experiment with this pedal and use a lot of effects for my songs. Now over here we have an Orange Crush. Fuck, this is dusty. Oh, there it is. an Orange Crush 20 LDX. And boy, is she dusty. I really need to take care of my gear. Maybe I can just... No, shit, now it's on my bed. God damn it. But I love this amp. It's a much better amp than the amp that I had before. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is a great amp. I keep her on this setting almost all the time. And boy, is she's just a great amp. What else more is there to say? I just love this amp. There are times where she can act up and stuff, but overall, yeah, she's a great amp. I just love it. Now here's the amplifier that I stopped using. She is a Marshall MG10, 10 watts. Look how small she is. She's only got like 4 knobs and 1 button. Yes, that's a button. Well, 2 buttons if you count this. But she had a good sound, but I don't know, I just didn't really like her that much. And as you can see on the top, she's really dusty. And she's got a rip right here. I don't know how that happened, but that's not going to affect the sound. I don't know, maybe I can use this as like a practice amplifier or something, but I really don't use her that much, so that's out of the question.
Now before I end this video, there's one more piece of gear I want to show you, so let's go outside to check her out.
Finally, we have here a Fender DeVille amplifier. I would put her in my room, but she's too big. And here's all the knobs that you can mess around with. I really don't know how to use her that much. I'm not a whiz at this kind of vintage tube amp stuff. Is this a tube amp? Somebody comment below and tell me if it's a tube amp or not. But yeah, I love this amplifier too. I haven't used her since last year though, or maybe 2 years ago, I don't really remember. But yeah, she's a good amp. She's got a good sound, and she's really dusty. There we go. She's a great amplifier, and I think there's not much to say. She's a better amplifier than the Marshall, that's for sure, and a way better amplifier than the Orange. But I'm really happy to have this amplifier. I got it as a graduation gift from one of my friends, and he was really generous to have given me this, and I thank him every day for it. But yeah, this is a Fender DeVille amp, and that brings us to the end of my gear show.
So thank you for watching my gear show. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, I'm sorry for wasting your time. But anyway, just, keep watching, and I'll post more content like this in the future. Well, probably not like this, but maybe some other content, perhaps. I don't know, but anyway, just thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.